Hey YouTube, I'm Jess. Welcome to a new video. I'm gonna film a get ready with me video today. It's been a little while since I filmed one of these and I've had a few requests for one recently, so we're gonna go ahead and do this. And I just feel like I have a lot to catch you guys up on, a lot to chat through with you, so that's what we're gonna do today. I'm gonna just get right into it. I did my skincare a few hours ago, so my skin is feeling nice and moisturized, but I do wanna just kind of add a little bit of a primer on top. So I'm gonna go in with my little Marc Jacobs coconut primer here and just apply a couple pumps of this. Oh, that feels nice. And I think I am gonna start with foundation today, but before I do that, I'm gonna open up my little bevy here. So this is a White Claw Black Cherry Hard Seltzer. Obviously the best flavor of White Claw. Ooh! Whoops. Bubbly. I have dinner plans tonight. I'm going to Gia. It's a new restaurant in Toronto. I'm not sure if it's fully plant-based. They might have like non-plant-based options as well, but I do know they have a ton of plant-based food and it's been getting crazy hype online. Everybody's been talking about it. So we made a reservation like a month ago and I'm going with my girlfriends tonight and I'm so excited. Okay, I'm feeling like I'm gonna start with my eye makeup today. So first thing I'm gonna do is just go in with my Urban Decay Primer Potion and prep my eyelids. So in a vlog last week or a couple weeks ago, or probably a lot recently, I was complaining about how my work has just been a little bit stressful, or like really stressful. And I didn't really want to just talk about it on the vlog. Also, I don't really like to talk about things as I'm going through them. I kind of need a little bit of separation from my internal monologue before I can externalize it. And I'm not feeling as stressed out this week. Yesterday I worked a new job for the first time, so I'm gonna be working with a portrait photographer. She does a lot of 50 over 50 type of shoots, and or I always say that, 50 over 50, fabulous over 50 shoots for women. So women over 50 come in and get like their hair and makeup done, and they do these like amazing photo shoots and just make the women feel really amazing, and they get to take these beautiful photos home with them. So that's been kind of in the works for a little while recently. I had a few little things that I had to work out before I did that. The photographer required me to get insurance, so I didn't have any small business insurance for my small business. I never really felt like I needed it before, so I did that. And we had to do a little run through, and like we did like kind of a little interview where we like met each other, and I did her friend's makeup, and we just kind of, you know, made sure we were both on the same page about everything before I started. So it took a couple of weeks, but I did start that yesterday. I think that was one of the things that was causing me a bit of stress, was just getting everything done for that. And it's always a little bit stressful doing something new and different for the first time, so I did feel like a really big wash of relief after I finished that yesterday. I washed my hair today in cold water because we had no hot water. It was turned off in our building, and then I got out of the shower and went and sat on the balcony and like did some expenses today for a couple of hours, so my hair air dried out on the balcony and it went so big and poofy. I have no idea what I'm gonna do with it tonight. I might leave it down like this, but I feel like it looks a little like dry, and I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna bring my bangs down later too, but the hair is out to play today. So I've been just really feeling more neutral looks recently. I've been using my Natasha Denona bronze palette, and I don't want to do too much makeup today because the friends that I'm going out for dinner today don't really wear a lot of makeup, if any, so I don't want to have like a full face of makeup on and they're just like sitting there, their natural beautiful selves. All right, so first thing I'm gonna do is take this color right here, Ridge, from the Natasha Denona bronze palette, and I'm gonna put this all over my lid from the inner corner to the outer corner, and then I'm gonna blend it up right into my crease and just really smoke out this color. Kind of rounding it out on this outside corner. I always pull my shadow this way, but I'm just gonna do it a little bit more kind of rounded on this corner for now. I might end up pulling it out later, but I've been trying this out recently, so I'm gonna stick with it for now. Whoops, dipped into the wrong color. There's lots of really similar shades in this palette, so I actually do that a lot. I dip into one thing thinking it's another. So that job yesterday, you know, was a little bit stressful, but that's very like manageable stress, nothing that I would really normally complain about, but it was just that on top of just all of this other stress that my work was giving me. I don't know, like, I feel like this is gonna sound kind of like naive and like maybe a little bit dumb, but I started freelancing in 2018, and when I started, I was working at the counter, the Charlotte Tilbury counter. My favorite part about working there was doing makeovers. So like Saturdays or days where it was really busy, or events when we had lots of appointments booked. That was my favorite time because I got to actually be doing makeup. Whereas like majority of the time we were standing around so bored, nothing to do, waiting for customers to come in. When customers did come in, we're like selling them stuff, but not really putting makeup on them or doing their makeup, you know? The majority of my time I wasn't doing what I wanted to be doing. So I was like, okay, well, let me do freelance, and then that way I get to just do makeup all the time and like do the part of my job that I like the best, which is, you know, putting makeup on people, and that's all I'm gonna have to do, right? And so when I first started freelancing, the majority of my clients were people who I knew from the Charlotte Tilbury counter. So they were clients that I had met through the counter, so I already knew them. I would do like 1 or 2 people if they were going to a wedding or had a birthday or were getting their picture taken. And that obviously wasn't enough work to sustain me. That's not enough money to like live my life basically. Oh, I'm just going into another color here. So I'm going into Suntan in the palettes, this one right here. So it's just a little bit darker, a little bit more like ready toned, I guess. So in addition to my freelance work, I got a job with the Charlotte Tilbury freelance team. So I was demoing with them, and what that meant was I would go into Sephora on days where Charlotte Tilbury had scheduled people to be in Sephora, and I would sell Charlotte Tilbury products to people in Sephora. Or basically I would, you know, I was there to help customers in Sephora, and my job was to kind of direct them if they were asking for like a foundation or a lipstick. My job was to direct them to the Charlotte Tilbury counter over like other counters. But if someone asked me about like, you know, something from NARS or something from Tarte, like I could help them with that too. But basically my job was just to sell Charlotte Tilbury at Sephora. I was there on behalf of the brand. And then I would also work at the counter. So I would go to Nordstrom or Holtz if they were having events, or if they had someone call in sick and they needed extra coverage, and I would help them do their makeovers or sell product for them or provide coverage for them. Basically whatever they needed. I also did outbound events, so people could book events through Charlotte Tilbury, and we would go to your house, kind of like an Avon party or like a Tupperware party, but like a Charlotte Tilbury party. So me and the other demos and our account executive would like go to these women's houses, and we would do their makeup for them and like do a full face of Charlotte Tilbury and sell them on all the products, and then try to like, yeah, like literally sell them stuff in their houses. I was doing both of those things, the freelance for myself and then freelance for Charlotte, from 2018 to 2020. During that time, I also started working with the Blush Parlor. So the Blush Parlor is a makeup company, and they deal with all of the customers and all of the marketing and all of the advertising and all of the communicating. They go out and find the clients deal with them, then they reach out to me and tell me where to go and when. So it's like super easy. They just add it into my calendar. Our calendars are synced so they can see when I'm available. They'll go in and just say, okay, like on September 1st, you're going to this location at this time, you're gonna do this many people. I would go there, do that, get paid, super easy. Obviously, they take a big chunk of the pay in order to do that. I literally think this is all I'm gonna do for my eyeshadow for now. I'm feeling like keeping it matte. I don't know who I am, but I'm not gonna put a shimmer on there right now. This is kind of fall vibes, which was not intentional. I'm not quite ready for fall yet. It's still very summery here. We're in the middle of a heat wave. Actually, today it's a lot cooler than it's been, but we've had like 40-degree days for the past week and a half. So it's been super hot here, so it's not feeling like fall, but this look is, isn't it? All right, so I have my little Maybelline gel liner here in the color brown, and I'm just going to go ahead and draw on just a thin, cute little, small, barely there type of winged liner. Okay, those ended up as 2 very different shapes. This one goes really straight out and this one goes really up. And honestly, I normally I don't care, but I feel like they're so different. Maybe I shouldn't just leave them. I'm just gonna leave them. It literally doesn't matter. I do not care. I'm gonna do my little favorite trick here. I've got a cotton round, some micellar water, and I'm just gonna use this to clean up the fallout underneath my eye and just kind of whoop, give my eyeshadow some nice shape here on the corner. And then I have not been loving wearing foundation at all recently. It just isn't doing it for me. I feel like it looks and feels so heavy on my skin. I'm just not used to it anymore after all of these lockdowns and this year of like really not wearing makeup. I've been loving my Charlotte Tilbury Tinted Moisturizer. You guys know that if you've been watching my videos. But something else that I've been enjoying a lot is my little Merit Foundation Concealer Stick. I have mine in the color Camel. This is what I've been choosing on days where I would normally wear a foundation. This is a foundation. It's just super, super lightweight, and I've been really, really, really enjoying it. It feels like you have nothing at all on your skin, and it has such a pretty airbrushed, glowy finish. I've been really, really loving it. Since Merit sent me all of their products and I did my Merit videos, I have been obviously like continuing to use all of their stuff, and I would say that this has come out as the winner out of everything that I got from them. I'm just gonna take the little brush that it comes with. Well, you have to buy this separately, but that it came with, and blend that in. And because my neck is so much lighter than my body, I do bring it like all the way down my neck as well. So anyways, that was what made up the majority of my work for 2018 to 2020. Fast forward to this summer, I am allowed to start working again, and it's crazy. Like, I'm getting so many bookings from the blush parlor. All of these people are trying to fit their weddings in all at the same time. Everybody whose weddings were canceled last year is trying to reschedule for this year. Lots of people had weddings planned for this year that they weren't sure if they were going to go ahead with, and now all of a sudden are like going, and they're trying to get people booked. And people who got engaged during the last year are now trying to really quickly plan a wedding so they can just get married and get it over with. It's just like madness. There's so much going on. There's weddings. I'm doing multiple weddings per day. There's weddings in the middle of the week, which is like so different for the wedding industry, right? Okay, so like, how freaking gorgeous is that foundation, right? It's so lightweight, you guys. It feels like I have nothing on my face, and just like, look how it makes my skin look. I love it. I really enjoy it. All right, and I'm just gonna go ahead with my Becca Under Eye Corrector and my Makeup Forever Ultra HD Self-Setting Concealer under my eyes. On top of all of this work coming in through the blush parlor, I also have been noticing like a huge uptick, obviously, in my own freelance work as well. So in the past, all of my freelance work was basically through people I knew and had met through the counter, or like friends of friends or things like that, or referrals. So like, someone whose makeup I did recommended me to someone else, and that was how I was finding my clients. Now, all of a sudden, I have people finding me organically online, so through my website or through my Instagram. That's never really happened to me before, and that's something new. And that has led to a few things that, this is like the part where I guess I feel kind of like naive and like a little bit like dumb or whatever, is that I kind of like wasn't anticipating or expecting this whole other side of freelancing, which is the coordinating with the clients. So a client will reach out to me and we'd have a lot of back and forth. Lots of information I need from them. There's lots of information they need from me. And then once I finally book them, there's organizing a second artist if I need to bring one. I've had a lot of people asking me to help them find someone to do hair. So then I'm trying to find hairstylists to come and do the appointments with me. And I need to worry about paying those second artists or paying those hairstylists to come and work with me. Then I'm dealing with invoicing, so I'm invoicing the clients. I'm collecting retainer fees, so like security deposits from these clients, and having to just like keep track of everything. And my invoice tracker has like so many more invoices on it than I'm used to, and there's just all of these little behind the scene things to being a makeup artist or being a freelance makeup artist that I didn't really know about. Like, I guess I did know about them, but when I wasn't having so many of them to deal with at a time, and when it was with people who I knew personally, it just never really seemed like an issue or like it would cause me any type of stress. But all of this sort of new side of the business that I haven't really experienced before, on top of the fact that I'm just so much busier with work than I ever have been before, on top of the fact that I haven't worked in like a year and a half, and I went from like literally doing nothing every single day besides like making my YouTube videos, obviously, to having so much going on. Plus then I'm still trying to get my videos up for you guys, which is, should I say, the priority for me. I love this. This is what I really want to be doing with my time. It's just a lot, and it's been causing me stress. And I don't want to sound like I'm complaining, because I'm not. I am so happy and excited to have all of this work, being this busy, getting to go out and meet all of these people and do all of this makeup. Like, this is a dream. This is what I want to do. And I'm, you know, making money, and it's all good things, but it's just a little bit stressful. So I haven't had coffee in weeks, like none at all. I'm just completely off it. Like, I can't deal with that right now. I've had a few sleepless nights. I've had a few, you know, waking up in the morning before my alarm goes off, when my alarm is set to go off at 5 and I'm waking up at like 4, and then I just get up because I'm like, well, I might as well just get up, you know? You know, I also have been dealing with things like, I'll invoice someone and their invoice will be due by a certain date, and then they don't reply to my email about the invoice. They don't pay me by that date. And I try to just like stay calm and remember that, like, you know, these people are planning weddings. They're dealing with a lot of different people. Paying me is not like their number one priority. But it's also really stressful because I don't want to have to nag people. It makes me feel a little bit angry, and I don't want to be angry with people. You know, there's that side of everything too. I'm just gonna go ahead and set my under eyes with my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finishing Powder. Looks like I need another one of these. I just did a massive Charlotte Tilbury order and I did not get one, so that's annoying. After I finish this video, I'm gonna film a kit haul. I did a really big shop from Amazon, Sephora, and Charlotte Tilbury for my kit, so I'm gonna film that next, which I'm excited about. I think I'm gonna put that video up first, so I'll link it across the top here if you guys want to go and check it out. I'll also leave a link to it down in the description box down below. Okay, so I'm just gonna finish up these eyes. So I'm gonna go back in with Ridge, the lighter of the two colors that I used on top, and run that underneath. And then back into Suntan, the darker one, and just trying to keep that a little tighter to my lash line and only taking it about halfway across. For mascara today, I'm going to use my Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Push Up Lashes Mascara. When the humidity was at like 70%, I was using the Merit tubing mascara because like this just like couldn't hold up to that heat and humidity. But it's so much less hot and humid today that I feel like I can get away with this one again. And I do prefer the look of this mascara to the Merit one. Like, it's just thicker, darker. You could get more on your lashes. It just gives you more, but it's not as waterproof. Yeah, so basically with work, it's not anything like one thing in particular that was causing me stress, and it's not the type of stress that can just kind of like be solved by anything. I need to just like live in it and experience it, and the more and more that I experience these parts of the job, the more and more I will feel less stressed by them. I am taking everything one day at a time, so I'm trying not to look too far in advance. If I look at everything that I have in the coming weeks and all of the stuff that I have to do and my huge lists of things that I have in the weeks coming up, that's when it starts to feel a little bit overwhelming. If I just look at today and tomorrow, and I just, you know, work on today and tomorrow, and I get through each item on my list every single day, it's just a lot more manageable. And at the end of each day, I can just feel the stress like slowly coming off me as I get more and more things done. So It's fine. I'm definitely feeling a lot better. A lot of that stress that I was feeling a couple weeks ago has dissipated. I think that's why I'm like able to talk about it today. I wanted to film this video last week. Last week I put up 2 vlogs and no beauty videos because I was meaning to film this get ready with me, but I just wasn't feeling like I could talk about everything. Like, it was still in too much of real time for me, and it probably would have like stressed you guys out. Like, the amount of stress that I was feeling would have probably transferred. And I'm just the type of person who really like internalizes any like stress or sadness that I experience. Like I mentioned before, like I'll just hold everything inside until you know, everything passes, or I work through things myself, and then I can kind of externalize things and vocalize things. I'll always like say things to Will, and he's like, wow, you've just been like holding that inside for so long. Like, why don't you tell me that 2 weeks ago instead of telling me it right now? You know, it's like I try, like I really do. It's just a little bit hard for me. And yeah, I'm definitely not complaining. I just want to share with you guys, you know, what I've been going through and what's been going on, because that's what we do here on this channel. We just live life and chat about things that are going on, you know? So besides work, there hasn't been a lot else going on. There hasn't been a lot of time to focus on other things. Will and I had a date night on Sunday. We went to this restaurant on Ossington called Seuss. It was so good, you guys. So it's Malaysian food. They have 2 separate menus there. So they have the Seuss menu, which has a few plant-based things and then a few meat things. And then they have the Fat Choy menu, which is all plant-based stuff. It's more like small plates, so like a sharing type of meal. So we ordered 4 different things, had some cocktails, had a little date night. It was so fun, so delicious. Highly recommend if you guys are in Toronto, check out Seuss on Ossington. So we were talking a little bit about our wedding. We haven't really done much wedding planning at all since we made our guest list a couple of months ago. And that's basically because we're kind of waiting to see what happens this fall with lockdowns and such in Ontario. Basically, if we make it until, you know, like halfway through October and Ontario hasn't gone back into like a full-on lockdown, then I think we'll feel comfortable enough to start planning a wedding for next winter. We're thinking a winter wedding. Then we can start going to look at venues, and everything will just kind of go from there. Me and Will were talking about the other option, if there is a lockdown this fall, what we would do in that case. And then I think in that case, we would plan more of a backyard wedding. We haven't asked Will's dad. I assume it would be okay, but he has a house in Toronto that has some good space and like a really good sized backyard. So we could, you know, order catering and a bartender and just do like a smaller kind of backyard style wedding there. And I would be happy with that as well. Although like the big full on wedding with like the big party and the dance party and inviting everyone we want to invite is like the goal. Who knows if we're gonna be able to do that. Okay, eyes are done. Super simple. Let's bronze a bit, shall we? I'm gonna use my Danessa Myricks Balm Contour. So yeah, that's basically all we have for wedding plans at the moment. It's just kind of a sit and wait type of situation. We'll know better what we want to do in October. For my brows, I'm just gonna quickly run through them with my Glossier Boy Brow in the color brown. I've been super happy with them since I got them done last week. I did actually go in with a pair of tweezers and like thin out the tail just a touch. I have a vision for my eyebrows and it's impossible to share that vision with anyone else. And Estelle gets me like as close as possible, but yeah, I just took off like some of the tail to just make it like perfect in my opinion. All right, I'm gonna add some Beauty Light Wand for highlighter, just a little bit. Tap it in with my finger. I feel like I used to use way too much of this product. It's so pretty if you just use a really small amount. You still get like really nice high shine. See that? But it's not as like obvious and streaky. Less is more with this guy for sure, and it's taken me a little while to figure that out. I've been living for the combo of the brow highlight and the inner corner highlight. Oh, it's so good. I'm just using my favorite highlighter from the Carly Bible BH Cosmetics palette, this gold one right here. You can see I dug my finger in there, which is just so sad. And then I tried to depot this for my kit because I thought this would be like a really pretty glowy bronzer topper slash highlight for dark skin tones in my kit, but you can see that didn't go very well. Okay, we're getting there. We're almost done. We need some blush, and this like warm fall look is calling for a warm cream blush. I have also been loving this guy from Merit. This is the cheek color in the color Terracotta. I have also been using this a ton, so I'm just gonna go in with my same little brush here, right into the product, and then onto my face. All right, and then last but not least, I'm going to put on some lip balm. This is my Jack Black Moisture Therapy Lip Balm. This is in the scent Cucumber Lime. Because I never wear anything on my lips anymore, because I just put on a mask to leave my house and then it's all gone and it's all over my mask and I hate it. So I'm just the lip balm queen these days. I have been bringing my little Merit like liquid lipstick slash like lip oil, I guess they call them. I have been bringing my Merit lip oil with me in my purse. So I'll touch up with that when I'm out if I feel like it, but I usually, you know, forget when I'm out and like don't even really think about my makeup, so. Okay, so I'm going to just give myself a little spray here with my Urban Decay All-Nighter. And that's it for my makeup. Let's figure out what I'm going to do with my hair. I'm going to bring you guys to the bathroom with me and I'm going to blow dry my bangs. So I'm sure they've dried into something horrific. Yes, they have. So I'm going to get these damp and then blow dry them again. And then I'll see if my hair is like acceptable to just leave as it is. It's impossible to tell when it looks like this. So let's go do that. I don't know why my hair feels so extra dry today. So before I hit it with the blow dryer, I'm just gonna spray in a little bit of this hair serum, just like right into my bangs here. It's running out, so it's like kind of hard to spray. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get any more of this out of here. That's kind of sad. It's like so frustrating that there's some left in there and I can't get it out. Okay, let me do this. I'm literally gonna just put a little bit on my palm and then run it through like this. And then this is my Shuamura blow dry product that is a heat protectant, and the lid broke off of this as well, so I always just go like this, put a little bit on my hand. I'm gonna just run some of this through my brows. Have I been saying my brows this whole time? Through my bangs. Okay, and then my bangs have been getting like kind of too long to wear straight across. Like I still can kind of do it, but it's very much in front of my eyes. So what I've been doing is, instead of curling the round brush under like this and then blow drying it from here, I've actually been doing it the opposite way. I think I saw someone on TikTok do this. So I curl it like this and then I hit it with the blow dryer, and then I'll show you what they look like afterwards. And then once I bring them down, they have that really cute like curtain bang, the curtain bang kind of vibe, you know, where it's like going back. Cute, right? So let me just take this down. I feel like I look like a little crazy. Like this volume is a bit excessive. Is this like too much volume? Is there such a thing? I don't know like what my hair is on today, but I mean, this is like, is it okay? Honestly, maybe I'll like clip it back. Yeah, so this is cute. Maybe this is cute. Okay, let me get a hair tie. Okay, there we go. Hair done. So easy. Let's choose an outfit. No, I am not wearing my pajamas to dinner. Okay, so it is 25 degrees outside. Doesn't look like it's gonna rain. What shall I wear? Oh, okay, I have these, which I love, these polka dot pants. I bought these for Oshiega a couple of years ago. They come with a little matching top. I'll put a picture of me up here wearing it. These are some of my favorite pictures I've ever taken. I love these, and I feel like they're pretty dang cute, but like, I don't know what my friends are gonna wear. My friends are very casual people, and I am less so. So maybe I could like casual these up a bit. They're kind of perfect for this type of weather because they're like a super lightweight material and they're really flowy. Okay, let's get these on. Okay, and then what if I just wear like a little white crop top with them? That would be nice and casual. Okay, here is what we're looking like. I kind of love it. I'll wear my Air Force Ones, although I have a freaking blister on the back of my heel from the last time I wore them. And so I haven't been wearing them for a couple days, but literally they're like the perfect shoe. They go with everything. And I need to wear them because they'll be perfect with this outfit. Okay, this is cute. Now I just need a little bit of jewelry. So I have my little gold chain on, and I think I'll just add some gold earrings. So I have these little ones from American Eagle that I've had forever that I quite enjoy. So I'm just gonna pop these on. Like so. Ooh, yes. Look at my skin, you guys. It's the Merit. And that is it, you guys. Thank you so much for getting ready with me. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. That's gonna help more people to see it too. You can subscribe to my channel if you want to see more from me, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.